Fox 29 News at 6:30 starts now. We've got you covered.
First on the Fox 29 News at 6:30, the president was abruptly escorted out of the White House briefing room by a Secret Service agent before a coronavirus update. He returned moments later saying there was a shooting outside the White House that was, quote, under control. The president said shots were fired by law enforcement and believed the individual who was shot was armed. He said he was escorted to the Oval Office by the agent while the White House was placed on a brief lockdown. Here at home, the Palm Beach County School District revising its reopening plan at the suggestion of the State Department of Education. Right now, the plan to bring students back in phases once schools reopen is being reevaluated. The superintendent says he now proposes students return based on parent choice. The district originally planned to bring students back based on grade level. The superintendent has called a special meeting of the school board for this Wednesday at 2 p.m. to discuss alternative reentry options. Tomorrow morning, students in Martin County will head back into the classroom for the first day of school during the coronavirus pandemic. Things will be very different, and some parents have reservations.
You're a little concerned.
But 40% of the students in Martin County's school district will begin the year with remote learning. The rest will be back on campus for traditional in-classroom instruction. The president of the Martin County Education Association says teachers she represents are worried about returning and getting sick. The Martin County superintendent says the district is taking every measure possible to keep everyone safe. The district plans to talk more about students returning to school tomorrow afternoon.
Roll through the week coming up.
Thanks, Steve. Some encouraging news when it comes to coronavirus data. The state is reporting the lowest number of new coronavirus cases in 48 days. Out of the 58,100 test results reported overnight, there were 4,181 new positive cases. That's a positivity rate of 8.6%. The state also reported 91 deaths across the state. Since the pandemic began, there have been more than 8,200 deaths due to COVID-19 and a total of nearly 537,000 cases.
Let's start the news.
Tomorrow, Delray Beach City Council members could vote to rebuild the historic train station depot. Our partner station's Chopper 5 captured this exclusive video of a fire at the abandoned station back in February. 4 underage students from Atlantic Community High School were charged with burglary and arson after police say they started the fire.
Any impact on our weather? It's at least 8 to 10 days away.
The Fox 29 10 o'clock news starts now. We've got you covered.
Tonight, the Palm Beach County Public School District's reopening plan under reevaluation, how it could give parents more choice when it comes time to return to traditional classrooms.
A new construction project for Treasure Coast drivers to keep in mind, what to expect in the coming months.
New reaction tonight to that revised plan on reopening Palm Beach County Public Schools, a new suggestion on empowering parents.
Fox 29's Todd Wilson has details on the change and how it could impact when we see students back on campus.
We got you covered.
And tomorrow morning, students in Martin County will head back into the classroom for the first day of school during the coronavirus pandemic. Things will be very different, and some parents have reservations.
You're a little concerned.
But 40% of students in the Martin County School District will begin the year with remote learning. The rest will be back on campus for traditional in-classroom instruction. The president of the Martin County Education Association says teachers she represents are worried about returning and getting sick. The Martin County superintendent says the district is taking every measure possible to keep everyone safe. The district plans to talk more about students returning to school tomorrow afternoon.
An update tonight / coronavirus.
While you're at WFLX.com, make sure to click on the Open for Business tab. We have a list of your local resources open right now. The stores all listed by category. You also have the option to register your business.
Coming up.
Thanks, Steve. The mayor of West Palm Beach is on a mission to improve racial equality in the city. Tomorrow morning, Mayor Keith James will announce the co-chairs of his task force for racial and ethnic equality. He also plans to lay out the next steps on how the group will work to strengthen race relations in West Palm Beach. The mayor has said the task force will have until December 30th to submit suggestions for how the city can improve racial equality.
A developing explosion.
Chicago officials are promising to arrest every suspect they can find after a night of violence in the city's most exclusive shopping area. This, as business owners there are picking up the pieces. Officials say the looting was prompted by a social media post, but it could also be connected to a police shooting that happened over the weekend. Whatever the reason, Mayor Lori Lightfoot says there's no justification for what happened, and she's pledging to keep the streets safe.
Protect our neighborhoods.
Police say they'll remain out in force until further notice, working 12-hour shifts and all days off canceled.
More help on the Treasure Coast.
And all new tonight, what we're learning about a major project on the Treasure Coast that's seen delays already.
Colleges around.
All new at 10, a major bridge project is making progress in Fort Pierce.
City leaders hearing the latest plans today to completely rebuild the North Causeway Bridge at a cost of nearly $80 million. Megan McRoberts reports how city leaders say it can benefit the entire area.
Well, this new news.
Area small businesses that did not qualify or receive any Paycheck Protection Program loans have another opportunity for help. Each county on the Treasure Coast, along with Okeechobee County, have started small business grant programs. In Martin County, eligible businesses can qualify for up to $20,000 in relief. Treasure Coast River Cruises was contacted by the county tourism office to apply. It was forced to shut down just 10 days after opening in March, while it sat idle for months and the bills kept coming in.
We had to make a vote.
The grant amounts and which businesses are eligible differ by county. In Palm Beach County, the application period is over, but could reopen if grant dollars remain after current applications are processed.
The Trump Channel 5.
Tomorrow, Delray Beach City Council members could vote to rebuild the historic train station depot. Our partner station's Chopper 5 captured this exclusive video of a fire at the abandoned station that was back in February. 4 underage students from Atlantic Community High School were charged with burglary and arson after police say they started the fire. The station was originally built in 1927. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places.